Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. I know I'm late, but let's get into love in hip hop Atlanta. Let's go. So Sierra and Bam are getting it back together. They are friends again. They had a little problem, but when they had gone to Rashida's model thing and Amy was there, they had each other's back. So they're good again. But now they both have a mother problem, right? I feel like Bam is inserting herself where she shouldn't, but this is television. They are friends because she wants to talk to Sierra's mother because they are into it. And she just doesn't like what's going on the internet with her friend and her mother and her sisters. But y'all, they do what they do. This is what they do. Let's keep going. Why is Shekinah trying to rap, right? You're on the show, Shekinah, and you probably shouldn't even be on the show. Jessica, why is she here? Right? I will say this about Jessica. When she said they were the misfits, I agree with her. But she has moments. She had a moment on this episode, and we're going to get into that moment. But the only thing Shekinah should be rapping is a Christmas gift. Like, I don't even understand how this had come about. This right here was ridiculous. Shekinah doesn't even have a cadence. Let's keep going. Something I have learned is you cannot tell someone how to feel, right? I knew that, but as you get older, you learn that because however you make a person feel is how they feel. So if this woman has made Sierra feel like she was a bad mom to her, she was a bad mom to Sierra. If she wasn't a bad mom, Sierra would not say that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, she over here crying because Sierra called her out on national television. She made me feel like I was a bad mom. Maybe you were to her. Kirk's still sitting over here trying to plead his case. He's in another house. Rashida, for the show, has put him in another house, right? Then he says, guess what? We can sit here and text each other from a different number. They got all kind of apps. Let's keep going. Let's get into Lil Zane and Ashley. He brought her a balloon. Let's go. It ain't no way I would allow a little man with T-Rex arms to make a fool out of me on national television. You had his baby mama tell you on national TV that the reason she's not messing with him is because she has decided to respect your marriage. And then you had her to tell you that the baby that you thought may or may not have been his is not his. But he said because the dad isn't around, he wants to try to have his last name and he's going to help raise it. And you just found out on national TV. T-Rex, you better go somewhere and sit down. And this is all it took for you to be back on the same page. When you told him where he can put the balloon, now he come out and make a song about a baby mama. And you like, he's trying. Girl, bye. Amy looks crazy on this show, right? So she's in the studio. She sounds great. I've never heard of her music. But then she's talking to Spice and she's asking, what is Scrappy writing about? Spice is like, what? Why you want to know what Scrappy talking about? So she's insinuating that her and Scrappy has something going on. Then she wants to tell Spice, that Bambi is hollering at her ex-boyfriend. This is not Bambi's day one. You just got on this show like a couple of seasons ago. And then the man you talking about said y'all just used to kick it. So you was a bounce house situation. Scrappy and Bambi were married, right? They have children together. That's not the same, Amy. You being a kick it girl versus Bambi in holy matrimony is two totally different things. You got it twisted, right? You have not been anybody's wife. You look crazy. So Bambi chose this relationship communication course, right? And her mom and Sierra and her mom are there. and they're playing this particular game so they can support each other and work together as a team. Bambi and her mom have a situation about her mother still kind of in connection with Scrap, but she got grandbabies with him, so she wants to keep it where it's not like Mama D and Bambi. You understand what I'm saying? I understand what Bambi is saying. You can pull back a little bit. He can get his own medicine. But this Sierra and her mama, this is totally different. This woman has hurt Sierra. Sierra is trying to tell her, and she is not listening. Sierra said, my mom is disloyal. I wake up every day and ask God to help me forgive my mom. She went against me. And then she went into telling him what happened on the internet with her sisters and stuff, right? And you did something because this girl is hurt. And what you don't want to do is be embarrassed and you don't want to accept it. But you know what you did and you know what she's talking about, right? Because the way Sierra feels, she knows why Sierra feels like that. She said she was an angry child, right? She used to tussle with her mother. Then she wants to say, 3 months before Mother's Day, Sierra cursed me out. You need to own up for what you did. She says she has to forgive her mother so she can move on. I hate for somebody to do something like that. But in this situation, this woman is toxic for Sierra. It's hurtful. So Spice has come in on a horse. She's producing her own album. This is like a party for the people for Love and Hip Hop, the CD, right? I love it. Now, Miss Ma'am sitting here mad. Kurt is the worst, right? He is literally the worst. Kurt said he's sitting here, he got to go to this party by himself when he knows Rashida's going to show up. She's mad at him for something that Jasmine did. No, she's mad at you for something you did. Because he was like, she's trying to make me feel guilty about what I was guilty for last time. You should always be guilty. For 8 years, you should be guilty. For the next 90 years, you should be guilty. Side note, why can't men see what it is that they do? They feel like because we're back having a conversation, we forgot something. You think Rashida forgot that you had a baby on her outside of your marriage? Every time that child come over there, she realizes you have cheated on her. Now you sit here talking about something, we couldn't come to the party together. I can't speak to my wife because of some Jasmine did. Boy, bye. Then, he done brought Mendices in it. Yandy's over here on the other side. She got a problem with Mendices. He done lost the ring. He won't even tell her he actually lost the ring. Just won't wear it. Got her wound up. So when she comes over here, she finds out that he has been at Jasmine's bar. Because Tattletale right here said it. She was like, look, wherever you were. He was like, I didn't really know it was her bar. She was like, look, let's enjoy this night. Let's keep going. Now, T-Rex over here, brown nosing, because he wants to be on the album. Sir, you just got here. T-Rex, go on back over there with Ashley. You have no skin in the game. No, you cannot be on the album. So Scrap is just not finding out that Amy said that, they was trying to holler at each other. Let me show you his face. Scrap don't know what she's talking about. I don't know if their paths have crossed or whatever, and it was just a little something. I don't know. Or they just had a phone call. But he's just finding out that she really wants to kick it. Now he's all into it. Like all into it, talking about I'm going to check it out and see what's there. Dudes are ridiculous. Now Amy really sitting over there looking crazy because Scrap was like, what is she talking about? Right? Crazy. So her bright moment was saying that Amy and Bambi need to grow up, right? Amy needs to understand that you were a fly-by-night girl. Bambi was a wife. Let's keep it moving. And evidently, Amy used to mess around with Chaotic. And Chaotic told Scrap, I don't care what you do, because Amy was never my wife or my baby mama. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. Child, Sierra was so lost. Amy got up there and wrote a diss track about her. Threw in about her lip fillers. She jamming on the one. jamming on the one till she hear about them lip fillers. Now she has caught on and she mad at Spice for letting Amy do that. I feel like Spice was kind of wrong. Bye, y'all.